Hey guys, good morning. We are having a special stream first before we continuing our One Cars campaign. And I have to tell you immediately, guys, since I was up very late yesterday, I couldn't really sleep when I figured out they totally swapped the battle difficulties.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit?
Oh man,
Holy
indeed.
shit! What the
Hey,
hell?
Spiffen, Skilvenki, read him. Thank you for your support all 3 months. Welcome all 3 to Janus Bodyguard. So guys, there is a topic on the Reddit which got everybody's attention pretty much yesterday and mine as well. At first I didn't believe it. So instead of having a relaxed time watching a TV show before sleep, I ended up testing the battle difficulty. And it's actually right what it says there. It's actually right. And we are going to test it now live so you guys actually see for yourself. So you can see for yourself. First thing I want to say, early part of the stream, the first hour or two, there'll be several interruptions. And we'll be doing this testing before we switch back to the Isabella campaign. So we are going to put normal campaign difficulty. Campaign difficulty doesn't have to do anything with battle difficulty. So you can switch battle difficulties between easy and very hard. We'll keep it on very hard now. So what are we trying to prove here? That very hard is actually easy difficulty and easy is very hard. So if you're playing legendary, which is very hard battle difficulty, you're actually playing an easy battle difficulty. And me playing about 600 hours in Warhammer 2, now I can actually confirm that many things were definitely wrong. The undead were wrong because of lower leadership, lower stats. Undead they really need better stats and better other stuff to actually be good. The archers were not doing that much damage, but you will see everything for yourself. Okay, we are testing battle difficulty, and we have to get a really good test here. We're just going to put Teclis close to the city. Big Betty, it's easy difficulty if you put it on very hard. If you put it on easy, it's very hard. We will show this here. Pay attention, guys, to the victory results and to the damage taken, both in health and both in casualties. We are about to test this live here for everybody to see. I tested this myself yesterday. We did some testing also on Fern Jenkins stream, and it's pretty much confirmed. But I wanted to do one more thing so more people can see.
By the gods.
Okay, we're going to make a save here. And we're going to do first a very raw test, very basic. We're going to disband the whole army here, except the Swordmasters. And we're going to attack the Golden Ziggurat. The first test is on very hard battle difficulty. We're going to quick save it here. So first test, round 1, very hard. We care about the result and HP lost. Okay. Just one second, guys. Okay. This is very hard.
The gods have spoken.
We are doing 3 cohorts and 3 Saurus Spears. Well, Lukiva, you have to create a balanced battle. If you want to have a balanced battle, Lukiva, if you want to do your test right now, start the Empire with Call of France on normal difficulty, campaign difficulty, disband Reichsguard and the handgunners. and that is the absolute balanced battle, and see how you do. So do test with Karl Franz without the handgunners and without the Reichsguard. Disband those units safe. Do some battles on easy difficulty and do some battles on very hard difficulty. Okay, we're going to hide the Teclis. We're going to do pretty much the same thing through every round of testing. So the Swordmasters go as wide as possible. And we're gonna have some speed increase, but we have to be careful not to click the wrong thing. The Swordmasters have 8,000 health. Right now, difficulty modifier is -4. The difficulty modifier is here, while the AI does not have their difficulty modifier.
It shall be done.
We can speed up some of these moments. Since we have one unit approaching 5 of theirs, they're going to respond with 1 or 2 units at a time. And we're going to make sure every battle is as similar as possible. But it's a battle of numbers, because they are not going to flank us. So the results will be similar every single time on the same difficulty. Unless we click the wrong button when it's on multi-speed. Okay. Look at the bright side, guys. You're going to see Swordmasters murder a bunch of skinks. So they're sending their first unit. We're going to charge this unit every single battle.
Seal!
As you can see, the contact is pretty crazy. We have barely taken any damage. The skinks are getting deleted. Swordmasters are an absolute killer when it comes to infantry. They're one of the deadliest units in the game against infantry. Now I'm sending Asaurus Spears to assist the wavering skin cohort. The moment skin cohort routes, we switch on the Asaurus Spears. We can speed up here. I've been careful with this testing, guys, to make it as consistent as possible throughout the battles. I've done about 20 of these battles, testing yesterday myself. We are not taking that much damage. So what is the battle difficulty supposed to do? A clear thing, it's supposed to give lower leadership to the player and higher leadership to the AI. This should be clear as day. It should say here. It does not do this on very hard for the AI, only for the player. Hidden bonuses, melee attack, melee defense, weapon strength, maybe even charge bonus, and accuracy, reload rate on range units. So the units the AI units have much lower combat stats because it's the difficulty bonuses are reversed. The stats which you do not see, I will repeat one more time: melee attack, melee defense, weapon strength, charge bonus, even reload rate. These stats are much higher for the AI on higher difficulty. Talking about battle difficulty here. This is on both Vortex Campaign and Mortal Empires. In Warhammer 1 there is actually hard battle difficulty and it's working properly. Okay, let's go back to information here. The Swordmasters are amazing unit, When it comes to killing infantry, nobody can do it much better. Okay, we'll go after the next one here. We'll speed up here. Now we're gonna fight 3 units here. This was a minor flank here, but it's still fine here. Actually send additional unit here. You have to be careful when spinning up so nothing wrong happens here. Okay, they're fine. We got a little flank on the left side. Doesn't usually happen in this testing. We're definitely gonna be taking a little more damage here now. But that's why we do multiple rounds. So we lost
We advance.
the first round. We lost 31 guys, 69 out of 100. We are 4,063 HP out of 8,000. This actually, we taken actually extra damage here because of that flank. It does not usually happen in this battle, so that was rare. But we lost 31 sword masters and we lost almost half health. We got a close victory. This usually does not happen. In about 10 battles, this happened once. Yeah.
Victory was assured. Behold my power.
Armor of Fortune first battle. This was on very hard difficulty. Yeah, let's go another one. I have nothing down, guys. So I will show the results at the end. This is actually not the usual thing that happens here. I actually defeated these guys without losing more than 20 sword masters. That left flank did extra damage with the extra unit. First battle was close victory and very hard, with 31 casualties. But it's not all about casualties, about damage taken. We actually did not take that many casualties, we taken actually extra damage. So this is the reason why we got a close victory.
I am ready.
Not because we taken 31 casualties, but because we taken nearly 4,000 damage.
Loyal.
Okay.
Loyal.
I'll make sure that flanking does not happen this time, so we have a better results. This is about numbers here. There is no real actual flanking happening, you know, when you're doing the test. Because we are only one unit, so we have to be careful not to get flanked. We should really only charge this unit. Yeah, this one can be on triple speed. Yeah, this is fine now. We're sending 2 units. We should be fighting 2 at the same time. And this is the usual result I was getting before. It clearly shows, you know, the AI has no bonuses here, even with 5 units here. Yeah, guard mode is fine. Guard mode is fine actually. Yeah. It will definitely make it more consistent. Because we want to keep formation here. Yeah, we got this. So you see, this is usually my standard testing on very hard. 20 casualties. I got this about 8 out of 10 times. We're taking much less damage this time because there was no that flanking. But you have to keep in mind, if you're increasing the speed, 2 times speed, 3 times speed, you know, I am noticed, you know, different things happening because how the unit moves, because I cannot respond fast to it. So okay, this is was the usual result. This was the usual result. This is how it happened usually. So second battle, 20 casualties, 300 damage taken, heroic victory. This is very hard difficult, keep in mind. If you're a veteran Total War player, you can actually clearly see their units have very little bonuses. Even if it doesn't show the real bonuses there.
Victory was assured. My power grows.
Another Arm of Fortune. Okay, let's now put it on easy. Those two battles were on very hard. We'll show the results at the end of the testing. All the results.
My
Yeah.
powers are needed here.
What makes her mass best in execution? Martial prowess. Martial prowess, pretty much the main thing. And keep in mind, guys, if you're playing higher difficulty when you're supposed to take more damage, your martial prowess is actually weaker. So you're even stronger because you're not taking the actual damage. So now we put it on easy. If you saved on very hard, it's always going to be very hard. But now we put it on easy. This is easy battle difficulty. We are supposed to get bonus on easy, while AI is supposed to not get no bonuses.
Destroy them.
Let me show you what happens on easy. Why we are not supposed to win with this unit against these 5 units? If this was Warhammer 1, there is no way a Sword Master would won against 5 of these. No way. It's more about leadership than actual stats, but you're severely outnumbered. You're never supposed to win.
The gods have spoken.
This is the round 1 of testing on easy difficulty. Easy difficulty. I just have to check something in the kitchen, guys. This is one of those interruptions I mentioned. Just give me a second. I'm back, boys. Just got my breakfast. Okay, 1 second. Okay. This is the first test for the easy difficulty. This is easy.
Teclis.
As you say.
We're going the same again. Definitely get more consistency with guard when we have a single unit. The first battle, unexpected, happened. A little flank on the left side. It was still a real good result. The second battle would I usually get heroic victory with around 20 losses. 20 to 25 losses is normal and very hard, but you still take about up to 32 to 3500 damage. Sword Masters have 8000 health. Look at this, guys. Easy difficulty. Now we lose our bonus, negative leadership, and we actually gain leadership. So on easy we have 8 more leadership, and the AI gets also bonus to leadership on easy difficulty. What the hell? AI gets bonus to leadership on easy difficulty and nothing on very hard? Okay.
For duty.
You can clearly see this bonus here. +4 leadership. While we lose our -4 and gain 4. So we have more leadership now and AI has more leadership. But what also AI has this time is hidden bonuses. Attack, defense, weapon strength, even charge and reload.
Master of poets.
You can clearly already see more damage here. You can clearly see more damage here fighting just first unit of skin cohort. You can see more damage here. We are taking way more damage already on the first unit. Easy difficulty here, boys. We want this route, we switch on the other one. We still leave it 2 seconds so they get hit in the back. You can see they're fighting longer. We're taking way more damage. So that damage is there. I think it's about 20%.
Weapons ready.
We can speed up now. You can see clearly they have more stats here. We already taken 2000 damage. There are still 2 units to go. We already taken more damage than on the very hard. Now we're going to soon lose our martial prowess, so we're going to take even more damage. We lost martial prowess. Now we're going to even take even more damage. We haven't not lost this single time on very hard. This is easy difficulty. You can see that units are fighting longer and harder. We lost 40 sword masters, 44, 45, 40. Over half the sword masters are dead. We're even losing leadership here. But we're still winning. This is probably one of my worst results so far on easy difficulty. We lost 65 sword masters, and the health is this is the worst result so far. We lost 6,400 health. This is the first. Easy difficulty testing. You can clearly see it after a few battles on each difficulty. This is a close victory again. Close victory varies. We have taken ridiculous damage compared to both first and the second battle. Because they actually were doing damage, had more defense, that they actually went around our martial prowess. Okay, let's go second easy battle.
Another victory.
Results may vary, but if you do 10 of each, it will be pretty clear. Especially if you pay attention on the engagements.
My power grows. A steady hand is needed.
Recheck the difficulty. Because we saved the game on very hard, it's very hard, so we have to put easy again. Battle difficulty easy.
Destroy them. The gods have spoken.
We will post results after we test 4 of each. And this is going to be conclude the testing. We're doing 2 rounds very hard, 2 rounds easy, then 2 rounds very hard, and the last 2 rounds easy. So 8 rounds total, 4 each.
Teclis.
Swordmaster of Hoeth.
Engage the same time again.
We go.
It's SSD. You can find the Reddit post on Reddit on the first page. Okay, this is easy again. Just pay attention how much they do initial damage when you compare it to very hard. You can clearly see they have more stats, even if you don't see the stats. These are called hidden bonuses. This happens with difficulty.
Assyrian willing.
Let's go for a charge. We're taking way more damage on easy, on very hard, which is actually easy. You can see they're even fighting slightly longer. Yeah. The battle difficulty does not have to do with auto resolve. Auto resolve is campaign difficulty, but pretty much it does not get affected. It's fine here. We're not getting flanked. We are fighting them from the front. This is ideal encounter for the sword masters. As long as we have over 4,000 health, we have the martial prowess, and we don't take extra damage, and we have a high chance to hit. So playing on easy, you're going to lose your martial prowess faster than playing on very hard, and this will cause even more damage. So every battle you're doing on very hard right now, you actually take less damage than on easy, and over the course of the campaign, you basically just steamroll faster because of no need for more replenishment. Which will make greenskins even harder now, because they have this shitty replenishment. We already lost more HP here than we lost in both battles on very hard. At this point, right? now. We know what the battle difficulty does. We didn't know it was bugged. Because we don't play our game on easy. We play our game on legendary. So we always have one battle difficulty. And this is the final counter here. Second round of testing on easy. We had a slightly better result this time. But it's still taking way more damage than very hard. 59 of 100. 2960 out of 8000. Should be a close victory again. Okay. So, so far, testing 2 rounds each. There you go. Very hard. We actually got flanked here. That's why we're taking a little more damage. But 69 out of 100. We have not even taken 4000 damage. The second one is the usual result to get on in this battle. We lost 20, taking 3300 damage. Heroic victory. So these are the current results of both battles on very hard, and these are the current results of both battles on easy. Easy, each time close victory. Each time we're taking way more damage, way more damage, and less Swordmaster survived. This was actually a pretty good result. This is, I think, the best it gets on easy. While this is best it gets at very hard. This is the worst it gets on very hard. This is the worst it gets on easy. So you can already see here, we're having much easier time on very hard than on easy. We're going to do 2 more rounds on each. We are switching back to very hard, 2 more rounds.
I can feel the power.
The AI in battle is weaker on very hard. That is true, correct. They have less leadership, less hidden stats. Keep in mind, as the player on very hard, you have less leadership. As the player on easy, you have more leadership. So on easy, you have more leadership on your units, but the AI units are stronger, and they also have more leadership. Why is this? Because it's glitched, it's bugged. I want to do this live testing because some of the people in the Death Raid topic say that very hard is still harder than easy, which is incorrect. They are confusing it most likely with the campaign difficulty. A lot of people don't realize there is separate difficulty for campaign and battle difficulty. A lot of sheep, you know.
Battle calls me.
Okay, we are back on very hard.
Today unleashed. The gods.
Very hard, which is the easy difficulty against the AI, but you still get penalized on your player leadership. So player leadership is still lower than on easy, but the AI does not get bonuses to leadership or hidden bonuses. Keep in mind the range units on higher battle difficulty gets stronger, and that is the best way the AI can inflict damage and misery on the player. And since we've been playing on very hard, we're not experiencing the full wrath of the enemy range units, so the elves and the dwarves will get stronger.
It shall be done. Acknowledged. We will obey.
Was a glitch from the start? Pretty much, because we noticed this on day 1, that we had minus leadership and they had no bonus leadership. So I would say it was glitched since day 1, because when you play on easy, they actually get most leadership.
We will obey. It will be done.
So the battles are actually harder if you start the campaign on legendary with easy battle difficulty. The campaign is still unchanged. Legendary is still tough. You still have Pen DS upkeep, Pen DS army cost, negative public order, aggressive AI, But in the battles, you're having easy time if you are not playing on easy battle difficulty. Difficulty is just stats. The obvious leadership and the hidden attack, defense, weapon strength, charge, and even reload, I think.
Shall be done.
But stats are definitely different, which you don't see. Even speed, I would say. Okay, this is very hard, round 3. Look at the damage. We're taking much less damage there on contact. The unit routed faster as well. Not a single casualty yet. It's clear already on contact. Omen, yeah, very hard is easy and easy is very hard. We are currently on very hard.
Die, lizard men.
I will show the results of all 4 rounds after we do 4 more rounds. I did my own testing off stream yesterday and it's bad. My mind was blown, I couldn't sleep for the next 5 hours. Ideal battle for the Swordmasters. This is gonna be one of them closer to close than heroic victories, because they send an extra unit ahead. But you can see clearly we take less damage. Fighting 4 units at once. Which means we can deal as much damage when we take a little extra damage. We still have martial prowess. At this point in the last battle we lost it already. Still martial prowess here. We haven't lost. I haven't lost martial prowess a single time until this battle here. They sent 4. We have a similar result to that first battle. Or was it 63 out of 100? Was about 3900 out of 8000. Close victory. Yeah, this is I think the first time I lost martial prowess on very hard. But we still haven't lost more than 40, like every time on easy victory, easy difficulty. What do they do to get heroic victory? Well, they have different behavior when they send units in. Yeah. It's still very similar to the other results. This time they send the 3 units immediately after the first one got routed, and they usually send 2 more. So results vary, but you can clearly still see the difference in health loss. It should be around 15 to 30% difference.
I will give you victory.
And you can see it here on the results after we are done with this. It's clear as day, very hard.
Attack. My powers are needed here. Awaiting orders.
Without fail. Without fail. As you say.
I've done this battle over 20 times now, and engagement behavior varies from time to time because of the proximity. But numbers don't lie. We get a way better performance every time on very hard and on easy.
Swordmaster of Hor.
You still have to kill 5 units.
Death to all!
This is the usual behavior, how they engage us. Okay. You're taking less damage. We still have martial prowess.
For Ultron! For the king!
We still have martial prowess. We still have over 4,000 health.
Azure, move! That's moving out! For order!
And they're gonna out now. Lost martial prowess again. But look at the casualties. Way lower. $67 out of 100. We actually taken more damage here. It's probably the most damage I've ever taken on very hard. It'll be a close victory again. Yeah. I'm definitely seeing the difference with the guard mode, because some of the guys got aside. It'd be better if they were in 4 ranks. Okay, we have our results for
Victory was assured.
very hard. Let's go to more difficult, to more of easy.
Behold my power.
They charge. You don't need to click twice when they get close. When a unit is walking towards the enemy and when they're in charging defense, they start to charge. Charge is a different speed than walk or run.
A steady hand is needed.
We have easy difficulty here. Easy.
By the gods! The gods have spoken.
It happens only in Warhammer 2. Warhammer 1 is working fine. As you can clearly see the bonuses. Both Vortex and Mortal Empires.
Yes! As you say.
This would be in a better stance if you go guard. But it's fine.
We will obey. For duty.
You already did test like this. I'm not trying to find out anything. I'm trying to show you guys that the difficulties are messed up right now. I already know this for myself. We discovered this yesterday. Just showing to you guys. They're gonna walk here. Pay attention. They're walking. The moment they get in charging range, they charge. This is easy difficulty, which is supposed to be very hard. You can see here they have difficulty modifier, which is not present on very hard. You can see they're still not routed. The enemy should have more melee attack, more defense, more weapon strength, more charge, and even better reload. This is what the hidden bonuses are. Only the leadership is clear. You can see they actually came back this time. Still have an ideal encounter here for the Sword Masters. On easy, you still get bonus to leadership, which you have negative on very hard, which is -8. But other things are wrong. Well, like the bonuses for the AI, both leadership and hidden bonuses. So easy is harder than very hard. Much harder. It's between 15 to 30%. It really depends who you fight. This is easy difficulty, guys. We are still fighting these three and about to lose martial prowess. So we lost martial prowess before we ever engage this unit. We did not even get that much tired this time because of the guard mode. Guard mode makes you less tired, but you're not killing as fast. Yeah. This guy's gonna fight slightly longer than the usual. Look at the more damage, how much more casualties we're taking. And look at how these guys are fighting. I almost feel like they would win if they had a little more leadership. So this is the third result. This is a pretty average one. 2308, 8000. We're taking 55 casualties. Never on a very hard at taking 55 casualties here. Highest I took was 37. You can change it on Legendary Big Betty before you start a campaign. There is an unrelated glitch to that. So you can start a campaign on Legendary and Easy. Battle difficulty, which is gonna be harder than the Legendary and very hard.
Spoils for Ulthuan. High Lawmaster of Hoeth.
Yeah. Last test. Then I will show the results. Very similar to my results from last night.
I will give you victory.
It's easy.
Kadaif unleashed. Battle calls me.
reckless.
Acknowledged.
They better fix this shit like right now, tomorrow, and not next year.
Without fail.
This is pretty much spoiled the game for me right now. You're telling me we're gonna have to play the game on legendary and easy? What are we going to tell to the scrubs, the plebs, the new guys that come on channel when they ask what difficult is this? Legendary and easy. Half of them will not even believe about this glitch because they'll ignorant POS, you know. God damn it, we're gonna be a laughing stock. The memes, the trolling, unbearable. Better go play something else.
Swordmaster of poets. Understood.
Omen, this is actually a big talk on the Reddit right now, and they know.
For the king.
Pay attention how much damage you take. This is easy. Oh, they're actually blocking. 200, still not routed. This unit has 5 AP, 200 damage, 90 armor, and 48 melee defense. Nearly 300 damage. Over 300 damage. Close to 400 damage when they are not routing yet. And this is a king cohort, and these are the absolute killers. They need to remove the buff on easy, add the buff on very hard, and switch the difficulty bonuses. The hidden ones which nobody sees, but everybody knows it's there.
Swordmaster of poets.
You know, guys, in Rome 2, the CA actually said the difference on the battle difficulties is there is like no difference on battle difficulty. When clearly, if you do the same testing here in Rome 2, you will actually see the same shit. And the CA have said the difference between battle difficulties in Rome 2, that it's not there. While the playing on normal and very hard battle difficulty in Rome 2, the enemy archers do double damage. Your large shields, your armored heavy infantry gets murdered like any other peasant.
Lastrian scum.
Yeah, those guys are coming back, which is not the usual thing on very hard, because on high difficulty they recover faster.
As you say. Scaly monsters.
Okay, this is the final testing here. They all get exhausted. We're in guard mode. If you're in guard mode, you don't lose much vigor, since you're holding these two lines. It's actually we could kill faster without the guard mode, but it's more consistent for the testing. You can see how far along this unit is coming back again. What the hell? Easy, right, huh? Now they're shattered. You can clearly see how they are recovering their leadership faster. This is actually going to be a good result here. Yeah. This is probably my best result on easy. This is why it varies between 15 to 30%. It must have sent the second cohort before the second spears. This is my best result for the easy in about 28 testings.
I can feel the power.
That was easy battle difficulty. So these are the results of the testing. So we did 4 rounds on very hard and 4 rounds on easy. First one we lost 31 with close to 4,000 health. The second one we lost 20 guys. The third one we lost 37 guys, and the fourth one we lost 33 guys. Can actually calculate this better. Hold on, it's gonna be easier like this. Okay. So results are very hard. In 4 rounds. Just give me a second, guys. Close victory on average. I did get most heroic victories when I tested last night, but it was without the guard mode. So this was with the guard mode pretty much. See how much casualties it took and how much damage. Okay, so these are 4 rounds of testing. These are the results on very hard. You can see clearly we've taken what? 20% less casualties. 20% less casualties. Less casualties. So our 4 sword masters have taken 121 casualty on very hard, and on easy they have taken 186 casualties out of 400. You can see they lost way more HP on easy. So it tells you those hidden buffs, they're probably about 15-20%. It also varies how fast they engage as well. But it's clearly different. It's clearly different, and there are hidden buffs. And you can see it here. We could test this all day, but we will probably become around 15-30% with battle outcome, while the casualties and health would be between maybe are probably around 20%. So you can see clearly here on very hard we take less damage, we perform better, while on easy we take more damage. There are hidden bonuses. Keep in mind, guys, the easy is not easy, and very hard is not very hard. On very hard here, it is not really reversed when it comes to all stuff. On very hard you still get negative leadership, while the AI gets nothing. On easy is still easy, you get bonus leadership, while the AI gets bonus leadership and hidden stats as well. This is pretty clear that easy is actual very hard and very hard is actual easy, because you're supposed to take way more damage fighting enemy units, especially if you do not have base stats increase, so if you don't have battle skills, technologies, experience. So it's clearly reversed, aka bugged. I did this battle 20 times last night, and I had got way more heroic victories though, about 7. But I was not using guard mode. But when it comes to this result, was very similar. So if you're wondering how can you play on the actual hard difficulty, so let me show you. This is an unrelated glitch. So you start a new campaign, and you put it legendary, and then you put battle difficulty easy. If you put this on legendary, this should be locked, but it's not locked. That is an unrelated bug. So you can start a legendary campaign with easy battle difficulty. You can see the battle difficulty is locked on easy. And you can actually see that enemy army here.
Defender of truth.
And you can actually see their bonuses go away.
There is no limit.
Because we switched the campaign difficulty, there is actually an enemy army here. And if you go into battle,
Gods have spoken.
if you go into the battle, you will actually see their bonus. AI playstyle, the AI does not get any smarter. It's just the bonuses. AI is only might play a little differently because of the campaign difficulty, not battle difficulty. So you can see here in battle, we're playing on easy. We have a difficulty mode of 4. On very hard is -4, so there is 8 defense and leadership. But the AI also gets 4. 4 is not really relevant for either side, but the AI actually gets hidden bonuses. This battle difficulty is right now on easy, while campaign difficulty is on legendary. And this is the real legendary difficulty here, minus the 8 leadership here. So right now is messed up, and hopefully they've patched this in this month and not in 8 months. Oh boy, this yesterday, you know, this like spoiled Warhammer for me, spoiled it. But it's the state of the game, guys. It's the state of the game. What can you do? I'm gonna go finish my breakfast, and Von Carson campaign will be up in about 10 minutes, guys. 10 minutes.